accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On play action, Allen. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And that is Allen still down following the play. Appears to be shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So on fourth down, here's Matt Darr to kick it away. Back deep is Marcus Sherrills. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trent Murphy coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Well, getting to the quarterback, that's an area Buffalo really wants to improve this season.
Hard to believe they went to the playoffs last year. Just 27 sacks on the season. Would that rank in the league? 29th
Tied
overall?
for 29th,
Tied for 29th. If they want to get back to the playoffs, they'll have to up that number deep into the 30s.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Third and long for Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Back deep here, Marcus Murphy. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Allen. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green,
Allen
39.
off the play fake.
39.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Eric Kendricks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now the first carry for the former Jaguar. This is Chris Ivory. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And an alley to run. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Uh-oh, Kirk Cousins. He's still down on the ground. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Simeon. Flushed out right. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime here. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Now Allen, pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get the Hunter, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Here we go now.
Allen now looks to throw. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hurry up, here we go.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Open man, here's Foster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Set. Green 39.
Allen to throw once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue landed.
And again, it's Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Oh, Foster staying down after that last play. Let's hope he's okay. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Throwing on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
On 3rd down, that's Murphy. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And Hauschka's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And an alley to run. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Out of the gun, Simeon. Shakes off the side. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Now Simeon escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They start on the ground with Ivory. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Rolling to his right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slam. Quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Simeon. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. There they got the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Bailey now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's go!
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Emerson Griffin in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go. Boom, line it.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. One final try here for Allen. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Of course, last year, you think about Dalvin Cook's injury in Week 4 with a torn ACL, just hoping that he can stay healthy in 2018.
And if so, we'll see plenty of runs that will be big time in 2018. Because in 2017, he took over the starting running back job as a rookie and was off to a terrific start. In fact, if you ask people in the Minnesota Vikings organization, they were giddy at the fact that they were able to get him outside of the 1st round and plug him into the lineup. They expect him to be big time in this season.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Cousins. Now he's flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Bills will take another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an Allen run. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Throwing, Cousins. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
Set. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
The Bills on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now Allen again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murphy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. And they'll spike it here at 27 seconds.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Looking middle. And it's incomplete. His tight end Clay, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
319. 319.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Anderson Dejo. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, at this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. They go with Murray again. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. The Vikings on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Handoff comes to Cook. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Vikings, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.